What are you doing this weekend?
I'm going away.
Oh? Where are you going?
I'm going to London.
How long for?
Just for 2 days. Have you got a car?
Yes, I have.
What kind is it?
It's a VW.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because it's very economical.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Have you got any change?
What do you need?
I need some tens.
Oh, how many do you want?
Well, can you change a pound note?
Yes, I think so. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Could you repair these shoes, please?
Yes, certainly. When do you want them?
As soon as possible.
Is Thursday afternoon okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Robin Knight, the television reporter, is interviewing the Duchess of Wessex for the programme The English at Home.
Now, Duchess, tell us about an ordinary day in your life.
Well, I wake up at 7 o'clock.
Really? Do you get up then?
No, of course I don't get up at that time. I have breakfast in bed and I read the Times.
What time do you get up?
I get up at 10.
What do you do then?
I read my letters and dictate the replies to my secretary.
And then?
At 11 I walk in the garden with Philip.
Oh, who's Philip?
Philip's my dog.
What time do you have lunch?
I have lunch at 12:30.
And after lunch?
Oh, I rest until 6 o'clock.
And at 6? What do you do at 6?
I dress for dinner. We have dinner at 8 o'clock.
What time do you go to bed?
Well, I have a bath at 9:30 and I go to bed at 10.
Thank you, Duchess. You certainly have a busy and interesting life.
Alan's a lorry driver. He's 25 years old. He works 5 days a week. He gets up at 6 o'clock every day. He eats an enormous breakfast. He drinks 2 cups of tea, then he kisses his wife. He leaves for work at 6:30. He has lunch in a transport cafe. He comes home at 5 o'clock. In the evening, he goes to the pub. He goes to bed at 10 o'clock.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to What's My Jaw? Here's our first competitor. We've got 3 famous people here. Professor Moore, the scientist, Jessica Gale, the film star, and Ken Carson, the pop singer. They're going to ask the questions. First, Professor Moore.
Do you work outside?
No, I don't.
Do you wear a uniform?
No, I don't.
I see. Do you work in an office?
No, I don't.
Next, Jessica Gale.
Oh, is your job important?
Yes, it is.
Do you get a big salary?
Yes, I do.
Have you got any special diplomas?
Yes, I have.
Thank you, Jessica. And now, Ken Carson.
Hello. Do you work with your hands?
Yes, I do.
Do you work at weekends?
No, I don't.
Do you travel?
No, I don't.
That's the 9th question. Now you can ask one last question.
Ah, are you a doctor?
No, I'm not. I'm a dentist. Good evening, Mr. Benson. I never see you in church nowadays.
Oh, no, Vicar, but my wife always goes to church. She goes every Sunday.
I know, but you never come.
Well, I sometimes come, Vicar. I come on Christmas Day and at Easter.
But what about Sundays, Mr. Benson?
I usually wash my car on Sunday morning.
I see. Why don't you wash your car on Saturday next week, Mr. Benson?
Oh, I can't do that, Vicar.
Why not?
It's my son's wedding next Saturday. I'm going to church.
Every morning he cleans his teeth. He always cleans his teeth in the morning.
She gets up at 7 o'clock from Monday to Saturday, but on Sunday she gets up at 11 o'clock. She usually gets up at 7 o'clock.
They like films. They see all the new films. They often go to the cinema.
He's got a radio and a television. He sometimes listens to the radio, and he sometimes watches television.
Her brother lives in London. She doesn't. She sees him 4 or 5 times every year. She occasionally sees him.
He doesn't usually smoke, but at Christmas, after dinner, he has a cigar. He rarely smokes cigars.
She doesn't like whiskey. She never drinks whiskey.